Hi, this is the female reproductive system. This is the inner part of the reproductive system, but now I'm going to talk about the external parts, which basically are outside of this, and they are also very important. So first we have the labia majora. The labia majora is enclosed and it protects the external reproductive organs. It's literally translated as large lips. Then also we have the labia minora, which is translated as small lips. The labia minora can be very small or up to 2 inches. They are just inside the labia majora and surround the opening to the vagina. We have also Bartholin's glands. These glands are located beside the vaginal opening and produce fluids or mucus. Clitoris is also a part. It's into the two labia minora and met at the clitoris. It's a small sensitive protrusion that is comparable to the penis in males. So hi, now we're going to talk about our inner parts of the reproductive system. These are one of the most important because are the ones that actually allow the process of fertilization. And first I'm going to talk about of the vagina, which is right in here in the lowest part. The vagina is very important because it allows menstruation to pass through our vagina. It also allows an erectile penis to pass through it. It's very important because it allows childbirth. Then we also have our uterus, which is all of this part, and it's very important. The uterus has several functions, but first I'm going to talk about the parts of the uterus. First we find this one, that is the cervix, which basically connects the cervix with the vagina, and this is very important because without the cervix the fertilization process and the vagina. So now we are going to talk about another part of the uterus. This is our uterus wall, which is right in here. It's very important because it serves as a protection of our uterus and also vagina. It also is very important for our protection, and it serves like as a wall. And also we have our ovaries. Our ovaries are very important because are the ones that are in charge of releasing the egg. Our ovaries are right in here, and then we have reservoir or fallopian tubes, which serve as a transport of the ovaries. These are very important because the fallopian tubes allow the ovaries to go to the cervix and then through the cervix to our vagina. If the ovaries are not, if the eggs are not fertilized, it allows menstruation, and when the eggs are fertilized, it converts into a pregnancy. That is the main part of the female reproductive system. Now I'm going to talk about of the ovarian cycle, which occurs right here in the ovaries. First, it occurs with the liberation or release of the oocyte, which is an immature egg, and this liberation starts by passing through the fallopian tubes and converting into the uterus. Once it is released into the uterus, we can talk about the uterus cycle, which is described as the preparation of the inner living of the uterus for implanting of fertilization an egg. So the uterus cycle is basically how our uterus is prepared to the fertilization, and these are connected because when our ovarian cycle releases an egg or oocyte, our uterus must be prepared for receiving this egg. So that's why they are connected. So now I'm going to talk about hormones and how this affect the reproductive system. Then there was a reproductive system, we already talked about it. And the first one is the GnRH. This one is secreted from the hypothalamus and also from the pituitary gland, and it's the one that stimulates the hormone FH and LH. Is very important. It's also secreted in the pituitary gland. Then we pass to the FH and the LH, which stimulate the follicle growth in the ovaries and serve helping the ovulation. Then we have prolactin, which are the ones that help produce milk in the mammalian glands. Then we have estradiol, which are the ones that inhibit the secretion from the ovaries. Estradiol and progesterone regulate female sex characteristics and female cycle. So these are important because we need to have a relation in these ones. Then we have estrogen. These are probably the most important in the female cycle because estrogens are very important of our regulation in our female sexual organs. So that's all of our hormones.